Hello students, today we are going to discuss the chapter 3 of Geography class 6 Motion of the Earth. Before discussing this, I want to give some introduction about this chapter here. Have you ever wondered why do we get day and night? Why do we have seasons? Why does the February sometimes gets 29 days? All these mysteries are solved when we understand two magical motions of the earth rotation and revolution. Let's understand this chapter in a super simple way. Here, actually, this chapter name is nothing but motion of the earth. Here, the earth has main two motions. One is rotation and one is revolution. Now, I will explain in detail about these two topics. Now, let's discuss about the rotation of the earth first of all. Rotation of the earth. Rotation is nothing but rotation of the earth. Earth is spinning on its own axis. Here it is nothing but the earth on its axis. It is moving from west to east, and the sun rises in the east and sun rises sets in the west. Here that only I am explaining here. Now direction, the earth rotates from the west to east on its own axis only. Here that's why the sun appears to rise in the east even though the earth is on moving. Earth is unmoving actually here. Now the time taken to revolve, to rotate the earth on its own axis, it is nothing but 24 hours. 24 hours 56 minutes. I hope you understood. To rotate the earth on its own axis, it will take 24 hours 56 minutes. It is very important for your competitive exams actually. Now let's discuss the earth's axis. Earth axis is nothing but earth is tilted at 23.5 degrees here. This tilt is the reason for the different seasons and different lengths of day and light. Because of the different seasons, different lenses of day and night, sometimes the day will be too large, sometimes the night will be too large. I will explain those also here. So the earth is tilted at 23.5 degrees axis. I hope you understood. I will give the quick summary about the rotation of the earth. Here it is nothing but the earth on its axis, it will move from west to east. It will rotate on its own axis only. Here the sun rises in the east and sun sets in the west. 24 hours for the rotation, it is nothing but 23 hours 56 minutes. Here the axis is tilted 23.5 degrees from vertical. I hope you understood. That is the rotation of the earth. Now let's discuss the effects of the rotation. Effects of the rotation is nothing but here day and night. It is the effect. When the earth rotates, the side facing the sun, it is known as day. The side away from the sun, it is known as night. I hope you understood. Here it is nothing but as the earth rotates, only one of the faces the sun and experience the daylight. The other of remains darkness here. I hope you understood. Now let's discuss the another effect of the rotation. Sunrise and sunset. Sunrise and sunset, it is due to the rotation. Sun appears to rise in the east and sun sets in the west. But actually earth is rotating only always. Here sunrise and sunset is nothing but in simple words only I will say. It will occur due to the earth's rotation. Sun appears to rise in the east and sun sets in the west. Now let's discuss the time zones. It is the another effect of the rotation. The earth rotates 360 degrees in 24 hours. Means 15 degrees for 1 hour, 1 degree for 4 minutes. This is why it places in the east have advanced time, places in the west have delayed time. Here nothing but the time zone is nothing but 15 degrees of the rotation is equal to 1 hour difference. I hope you understood. Here actually the earth will rotate in 24 hours 360 degrees on its own axis, but here 1 hour is equal to 15 degrees. So that is helpful to calculate the time also in with the help of the time zones only. For example, it is nothing but India is 5 hours 30 minutes ahead for London GMT. In my previous chapter, I had explained about this, how to calculate the time. With I hope you understood that. Now let's discuss the revolution of the earth. Revolution of the earth is nothing but here the earth is moving around the sun in a orbit. I hope you understood. The time taken for the revolution of the earth is nothing but 365 days plus 6 hours. That's why every year, every fourth year, that is known as leap year, we have extra one day, that is known as February 29. In first year, it will revolve 365 days plus 6 hours. In second year, 365 days plus 6 hours. In third year, it also 365 days plus 6 hours. In fourth year, it is also 365 plus 6 hours. This 4 year 6 hours will considered as one day, that is known as February 29. It is also, we will call that year also as known as leap year. I hope you understood. Here the revolution is nothing but earth is revolving around the sun in an orbit. Here orbit, earth's orbit is elliptical, oval shaped. I hope you understood. Now I will give the quick summary of the revolution of the earth. Here is earth is nothing but earth is revolving around the sun in the orbit. Here it takes to revolve 365 days 6 hours to revolve around the sun. And here this 365 plus 6 hours are nothing but this every year 6 hours 6 hours. At the fourth year it will add the 6 hours and it will become the February 29. That is also known as the leap year. I hope you understood. In the leap year, we will consider 366 days in a year. One extra day in the fourth year. That is why 29th February. Orbit is nothing but Earth's elliptical and oval shaped here. I hope you understood. Now let's discuss the effects of the revolution. Now let's discuss the effects of the revolution. Effects of the revolution is nothing but seasons here. Nothing but seasons. Here earth tilt plus revolution causes summer, winter, spring, autumn. Because of the tilt, it causes sunlight to fall differently on different regions. I hope you understood how the seasons will occur. Because of the earth tilt plus revolution causes, it causes the summer, winter, spring, autumn. Because of the tilt, it causes sunlight to fall differently on different regions. Now other one is the other effect of the revolution is not varying the length of day and night. In summer the days are longer. In winter the nights are longer. I hope you understood. Now let's discuss this equination and solstice. These are very important actually. It will helpful for your studying in your GS subjects also. Now let's discuss 25th 21st June. 21st June is the longest day in the northern hemisphere. Sun is over at the Tropic of Cancer at that time in on 21st June. So in India summer will occur. Other one is nothing but 22nd December. 22nd is December is nothing but here longest night in the northern hemisphere. Sun is overhead at the Tropic of Capricorn here at this time. Here the in India the winter will occur. It is the longest night in the northern hemisphere, 22nd December. The other one is 21st March and 23rd September. Here the equal day and night will be everywhere. In the northern hemisphere and in the southern hemisphere, equal day and night will be everywhere. I hope you understood. First 21st June is the longest day in the northern hemisphere. 22nd December is the longest night in the northern hemisphere. 21st March and 23rd September are equal day and night everywhere. I hope you understood. Now let's discuss next is the difference between the rotation and revolution. Now we will end this. We will discuss this topic and we will end this chapter. Now the difference between the rotation and revolution aspect here meaning. Rotation meaning is nothing but Earth spins on its axis. Earth orbits around the sun. It is nothing but Earth will rotate around its axis in its axis only around the sun. Now revolution is nothing but Earth will revolve around the sun here. The time taken for the rotation on its in its own axis is nothing but 24 hours. The time taken for the revolution to revolve around the sun is 365 days and 6 hours. Hope you understood. The direction of the rotation is nothing but here west to east, and the revolution is nothing but counterclockwise or anti-clockwise also we can say this. anti-clockwise. The effect of the rotation is nothing but day and night. The effect of the revolution, it will causes the seasons like summer, winter, etc. Rainy. Axis of the rotation is nothing but it is tilted at 23.5 degrees. Here the axis of revolution is nothing but orbit is elliptical, oval shaped. I hope you understood. This is the third chapter of the geography 6th class. And here I want to say one thing here. Rotation is equal to 1 day. Revolution is equal to 1 year. I hope you understood. Here rotation is equal to 1 day. Every day it is known as rotation. Every year it is known as revolution. Revolution equal to 1 year. It is the trick to remember here. Now I want to discuss some additional interesting facts. Why February has 29 days? Because every year Earth takes 6 hours extra hours. So 6 hours into 4 years equal to 24 hours. So equal to one extra day. So every leap year one extra day will occur. In leap year there are 366 days. Now other one also I want to say you why the polar regions stay dark for the months. Because due to the earth tilt during the winter the poles face away from the sun completely. Why does the equator always stay hot? I will also say about this also because it receives the vertical sunlight throughout the year. So the equator always stay hot. Now other one also I will say why the sunrise differs between places because of the earth rotates and each longitude experiences sun at the different time. I hope you understood. Main remember these differences are more important for your competitive exams and for your exams. Now I will give the quick summary of this chapter only. First of all, rotate gives the day and night, remember that. And revolution gives the seasons. Here earth tilt controls the temperature and the length of the day. Together these motions make life possible on the earth. I hope you understood. This is the complete chapter. Kindly like, subscribe, share my channel to your friends. If you want more chapters like this in a simple and attractive style, don't forget to like and subscribe. Share to your friends. It will also helpful for them.